Tell him run it up. I wake up. Yeah.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now.
Check.
No drip, just
wet.
Tell him run it up. No sleep, no
rest.
Might crash, might
wreck.
But first I
stretch.
Tell him run it up. I wake up,
flex,
thumb down now.
Check.
No drip, just
wet.
Tell him run it up. No sleep, no
rest.
Might crash, might
wreck.
But first I
stretch.
Tell him run it up.
9
out of 10, roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice, send.
First one in, last one out.
What's good?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's going on?
I can't call it. Where's Jamal? Where is Jamal? Nobody seen Jamal?
We ain't seen him. Hey, we don't need him. Hey, we got the natural light. We got the cars. We got a new drink.
You know
We got a new
what?
drink.
Hey, if he ain't here, hey, how y'all doing? What's up, Ben?
What's up? What's up?
And
Rob.
I thought he was gonna be on, but you know, hey.
Yeah, he got. We had a friend that died. He has to officiate the virtual funeral that they're gonna have. They're gonna have a virtual Zoom, so that's where he's at tonight, and we're gonna handle the things here for him, without a doubt. We'll handle things for you, Jamal. Don't you worry. It's in safe hands. You can trust us.
hey,
you can trust us.
I thought he was out there messing with that grass with him and his uncle. 101 degrees.
Oh yeah, they tried to get me to come over there. I wasn't coming there, not today.
Man.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with first subject on the board because we ain't got but an hour, a little bit, you know. So the first thing I think it was Brittany Griner in Russian jail. Now, what's the latest on Brittany? They want to exchange her for the Merchant of Death. This guy that's killed a whole lot of people that we got him over here in prison, and they want us to give him to Russia, and they'll give us Brittany Griner. What y'all think?
Man.
Boy, that's a hell of a game.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm be honest. Man, give him that man or whatever and bring that child home. Man.
Lord have mercy.
If that don't happen, then what? They gonna keep her?
Lord have mercy.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord, man. They go to party. Damn, boy.
Lord have mercy.
Boy, you thinking of that, man?
What's up, Gullah?
So Jai ain't saying this. So I'm the one saying this for those who are here right now. Let y'all know what the deal is. And G ain't saying it. When I say G, it is Gary Johnson. Gary Johnson ain't saying it. Jai ain't saying it. It's Jamal saying it. And because
man, he gone.
He gone?
And what we doing? We did a disappearing act?
I don't know, but he gonna have to stay in or stay out. We for to run this thing.
Right.
Anyway, Brittany Griner is over there in prison in Russia. They want to change a guy who done killed a bunch of people, done sold arms to everybody to kill Americans and kill everybody. So we got him over here in prison in the United States. Russia wants him for Brittany Griner. What y'all say? Y'all go ahead. Don't worry about when Jamal come back.
Yeah. You know, that's a tough situation. You know, this happened before when we had somebody in prison and they exchanged them for this other guy. But man, that's a tough call. But man, get that girl back home. Get that girl back home. I mean, do what you got to do to get that girl back home because, you know, it's a shame. It's a shame the way things going. But my opinion, this only my opinion. If that's what it takes to get the young lady home, then, you know, hey, do what you got to do to get that girl home to her family and where she need to be. You know, she ain't did nothing wrong to nobody. She ain't killed nobody. She didn't do none of that. So the girl been over there for too long, period.
All right. Then
I mean, it's unfortunately for Brittany Griner, man. She plays the wrong sport and she's the wrong gender for America to care. If she was a higher level of importance, you know, I ain't never heard I got to give somebody to get some. No, you let me out. What do you mean? I don't got to give nobody. I got to give you some. You know what's worse of what LaMelo Ball did in China?
Yeah.
It's worse what he did. He came straight home, right? And he ain't Jello. I'm sorry, LaJello Ball. So all I'm saying is it sounds like they're trying to invent stuff for Brittany. It sounds like, you know, because this thing, we know what the protocols were, and then she still ain't home.
Yeah.
And I think that, like I said, man, it's one of those unfortunate. And I mean, you have to help me know, Coach Rob. I think that's what she play at during the offseason. I think she play over there. She understand the protocols over there. She just thought that, hey, man, what Stephon Marbury meant to China, she don't mean the same thing to Russia. And people need to stop acting like, oh, let's do litigation. If America wanted Brittany Griner home, she would be home. Like all that other stuff. Because like I said, LaJello, his last name is Ball. He was playing for UCLA. And he stole out of a department store. And that boy came straight home.
Yeah.
So last time I checked, man, if they look at you as an asset, you at the front of the line. You don't wait in line. You don't go through the regular stuff. So the WNBA ain't strong enough. So I don't know, man. It's unfortunate that she got to sit over that long.
what you say, Rob?
Yeah, I kind of piggyback on Ben. You know, I think we talked about this before. If Brittany, if that was Donna Taurasi, she'd be home. If that was Sue Bird, she'd be home. It's just that simple. But because she is of that gender, and she plays over there in Russia, it's almost double standard when it comes to our athletes. But at the same time, Brittany has to understand the rules are not the same in the States.
Yeah,
when you go across that water, you got to adjust to the rules of the country that you're in.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, for whatever reason, I don't think that's a criminal offense. But who am I? Their laws are different than here in the States. You know, some stuff is legal here. So hopefully the young lady be home soon. And I didn't personally want this to become political, but it has. So we just keep her prayed up, and like I say, hopefully she makes it home soon.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I understand what y'all saying. It doesn't matter whether whatever her gender, whatever, it's still at the end of the day, she's still a human being. She's still somebody's child. I wouldn't damn, but nothing but is this and political. She's still somebody's child. And at the end of the day, the girls come home.
Everybody in captivity in every other country is somebody else's child too. We know
I know that. But at the end of the day, you know, hey, everybody have their own opinion. And my opinion is, man, let that girl come home to her family.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you're right.
You got to think
if she was, you know, period. If she was white and this and that, she would have been at home at the end of the day. I understand that, but
it wouldn't even been a question.
It wouldn't be no question, right? So at the end of the day, we need to go be knocking on Biden door, because the reason why that boy Ball got off is because the China president called Donald Trump, or whoever they call, he came home. So make a phone call and get the girl home.
They ain't playing those games, man. That's just a game, man.
Because what if it wasn't no war going on? What if it wasn't no war going on?
Oh, that's part of the game.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, yeah, it's part of the game, but it ain't the right game. So,
Well, hey, you ask people who served in Vietnam. You ask people that serve in all these different wars and they got captured. Yeah, they played a political game. So,
Yeah.
you know,
And
I just knew
then-
when I was in Turkey, I had to adjust to the Turkish rules, and they told me if I got caught in Turkey, I better try to get to that damn embassy because they're gonna fly my tail out the country. That's just what it is.
And
I understood that.
yeah, and I'm in the United States, and I ain't playing by no rules with them no more either. So
If
what
I
they
see-
gonna do to me?
I see you with one of them other folks, they're gonna lock your tail up, and then you be wanting us on Ebony Sports Reporter to be giving you shots out. When you with them, you know what I'm talking about. Them damn Kardashians.
Free Bernard. We be out here with Free Bernard Brown posters.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
Well-
gonna say let his ass sit. That's what I'm gonna say.
man, come
Let
on,
his
man,
ass
why you
sit.
doing that? I'm doing my job. You know.
Here's my thoughts on it. You know, when you playing ball, especially in a hostile country, who's it's a cold war now, and they're our cold enemy. Russia is. Anything can pop off you have to be able to understand what you're getting into when you travel overseas. Russia is not a friendly country, so to us. So there are chances that you're going to take. And you can't really, Bernard, say that for her, you're going to let this man get away who's killed hundreds, maybe thousands of people and trade her life for his. It don't work that way. You knew what you were getting into when you went across there because you didn't have to go. You went across there on your own. Nobody sent you. Now, if she was a soldier, that might be different. You were sent into war. She went over there on her own. So it's a difference. I have sympathy and empathy, but they really just can't let that go like that. You'll be sending a man back that will come back and sit and kill maybe thousands more because he mad. He done been in prison over here since 2012. So that's that on that. Greater Savannah Athletic Hall of Fame. We had some people go in. I only knew two of those people, and that was Sonny Powell, and I think you got Marvin Lloyd. I don't care because one went to Jenkins and one went to Savannah High. So blah blah blah.
hey, they forgot about us, Jew. Damn, man.
Yeah, I guess we ain't up there yet. So I'm gonna nominate you to go in next year.
I appreciate it, man. Hey, maybe we get some numbers going on, man.
Yeah. Wait, for what some of these people did, if you read the little stories on them, you be saying, that's all he did? How you got in the Hall of Fame?
I know it.
Now, I understand Sonny Powell. Everybody knew who Sonny Powell was.
Right.
But Marvin Lloyd, I was, 10 years old when they went to the state? I was 10.
Yeah.
Hey. Don't worry.
Jamal keeping me out because he always talking about me throwing Ronald Wilson over the fit. He the one keeping me out, Jew.
Oh yeah, you can't
get
in.
He is.
You can't get in.
He's snitching.
Let's say Rob.
So that's the 2020 nominations. I didn't recognize most of those folks, but I know Sonny. I mean, when you about 6'7" back in the 80s, I mean, Sonny Powell stood up like a sore thumb. I mean, Sonny's always been a great guy. Despite his career field, he's always been, kind of low key and great to be around. So kudos to him and those individuals who went into the 2020 Hall of Fame, the Greater Savannah Hall of Fame.
Okay. Ben, I know you probably don't know these guys.
Yeah. When y'all get to talk about I had to have them born and seen them physically play. So I ain't come out the womb till 82. So I would know them.
Boy, you was 1 year when I graduated.
So, You know.
He don't know. He don't know.
Okay. Next subject. We got Naomi Osaka with Kyrie Irving in business. Kyrie Irving tweeted that he wanted to see whether there was any room for him to come over to her company that she started. Who want to go on that first?
I mean, he trying to partner up with Naomi.
That's.
I mean, I would say this, man. Listen, I would say this about Kyrie. I mean, you might not like you might not like the fact that he ain't take the vaccine, but the boy's smart now. He went to Duke. He went for a little while.
Yeah.
But I mean, all she can say is no. I mean, the worst she can say, but Naomi Osaka, she's an international star, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if it make money, it makes sense. So if it's gonna make her money, so be it. Because one thing about Kyrie, you know, the boy, he's smart, man. When it come to all the core stuff. Plus, I think he's trying to partner with people that he can see, you know, is gonna help benefit him and his image as well. So if it makes sense, it makes sense.
Yeah. And one thing, you know, I can give the guy, he's a hell of a player. And one thing I like about him, I really don't, you know, I ain't gonna say I don't like him or whatever like that, but you know, he ain't let nobody tell him what to do. You know what I'm saying? He's his own boss, you know. So whatever's gonna make him money, he's gonna do it. And at the end of the day, obviously he did his research, so it is what it is. Only thing I say is this: he better make sure he get it together by next fall, by next basketball season, or he's gonna be shipped out of New Jersey quick.
Well, I think Ben Simmons gonna beat him out of there.
Yeah, Ben on the way out. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, I'm sending him back to California.
I think it's a great opportunity for Kyrie. You know, he want to do something different. I think Nike is on the verge of dropping his shoe, and I think he wants to venture out and kind of control his own destiny.
Mm-hmm.
And Naomi has she's starting up her brand, so, and both of them are controversial. One cried too much, and one, and one is too sensitive what other people say. So shit, they need to have agency with teardrops and a damn bill, because they're always whining.
Yeah. Hey.
That's a hell of a combination. But
yeah.
But I mean, it's a good venture for him. You know, she's up and coming, and Kyrie's been around and he's learned a lot. So he's coming around saying if he was more mature when he was playing with the Cavs, that, you know, they probably would have won some more championships. So it's all about maturity and opportunities to grow.
Look.
Ben, you already say something?
Yeah. I started it off. Mm-hmm. Hey, like I said, if it worked for him, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, as you get older, the decisions you make, that's my 20-year-old self is not my 30-year-old self, and so on and so forth. I'm thinking about the future and the present, so I want my brand to coincide. If my female counterpart is gonna help me push my brand, hey man, they seem to both share a kinship. So I'm gonna give it a whirl first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, they came out with the top 7 NBA basketball player. The richest top 7 NBA basketball player is Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, LeBron James, and Shaq. And then they got Benny Johnson and 2 more other older guys. So life after basketball is doing these, you know, is doing them quite well. So I guess life after basketball, you got to invest, because you may making millions playing basketball, what you gonna do afterwards.
Right. Okay. Faster than Usain Bolt, a high schooler broke Usain Bolt's record. A high schooler. This boy had to be flying. A high schooler. Hey man, this boy flying.
Hey,
What say you?
Who who he was running from? The police?
That's a good one. That's a good
That's
one.
fast. A bull fast now. So who is running from the police?
He might have had blue lights behind him. Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, cause
Hey, congrats to him, man. Hopefully, listen. You know how it is. It's about can you keep now the whole world know who you are. You know, are you a star? Are you a superstar? You know how it is. Once the world watching you, now can you keep it up? Because track is one of them sports to where you don't the hardest thing to do is run your best time every time. It's hard to do that. It's hard, you know, but somebody put your name in there when you saying, hey, I'm gonna be looking at you. And he's American, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, call it what you want. I don't care how fast you is. Them boys from Jamaica, they coming for you. And if we got one just as fast, hey man, you know, I love you saying, but you know I want me to have an American tear them records up if we can, which 19-1 and 9-5. Woo!
Yeah.
Well, you gonna have to have woo, and you ain't doping.
No,
man.
Yeah.
That child hasn't been born yet.
Listen. And at the end of the day, this is another thing that people don't say. If you are that fast, are you willing to be out? Because you're gonna be out front. No matter you that fast, you got to have a strong mind to be that young. Man, I ain't never think I would see somebody running 19-3 like Michael Johnson. And when you saying almost ran 19-1. And then what you ran the 9-5, whatever it was.
Yeah.
That boy there. So
Right.
hey,
And
kudos to him though.
The big difference is this meters instead of yards. You know, it's 10 yards more and 20 yards more.
Usain Bolt won the 3 Olympics and he won 100 and 200, 3. That's 12 years.
Yeah.
And I love Carl Lewis. I love Michael Johnson. I love all of them. You can say what you want. I love Tyson Gay and Justin Gay. I was the fastest man in the world for 12 years. So that's the new barometer, people. I don't care. A bunch of people got a goal, and having a goal is amazing. I was 100 and 200 meter champ for 12 years, 3 different Olympics. So that's what you don't got to like it, but and listen, and the anti-doping agency was probably hanging out outside his house. Couldn't catch him.
I told you who he was running from. They was waiting on him.
Hey man, listen. They say Usain Bolt he made $1 million for every second he ran. So every second he ran, $1 million for it. So he got like 150 million. Ladies and gentlemen, if I get $1 million a second, that's called winning. That's called all right. I can handle it.
Yep. Yeah. Rob.
Well, when you got a young kid like that's a sensation, you know, everybody's want to come training, and normally what happens with our athletes, they get these old heads that were good at some point, but then they introduce them to stuff that they think is going to get them faster, and then you never hear about these kids anymore. Somehow the Jamaicans have been able to figure out whatever it is, the jungle juice or whatever it is, to stay under the radar and still perform at a very high level. And we've seen this before. We've seen this with Tyson Gay and Justin Gatlin, but when it comes to that big dance, that Usain Bolt stuff is on a whole nother level because you got to think, running 19-19, and he's looking around at people. That's insane.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, hell, I don't think a horse run that fast.
I mean, a blazing elite speed is a 21. That's like moving. This boy coming through the line prelims at 20. Like, hey man, look. At the end of the day, you know everybody think they kid fast.
Yeah.
Till they go to the big track meet.
Yeah.
They say, listen. A bunch of people fast. I know a bunch of fast people. People go, how you know if you're real fast? I said, as soon as they went pow, it was over. And like as soon as the gun went off, those type of people that they rare, man. They rare. So,
you know, we just had a kid at the gym tonight. You know, he was top 20 in the country, running 10.41. And everybody was telling him how good he was. Went to the big dance, ran 10-7-1, and nobody even talking about him no more. Came in second place in the state. Just that fast in 2 weeks.
Listen, at the end of the day, I would say, listen, man. I say, if you can get that 10-4 down like a 10 flat, what you mean? I said, listen, it ain't too many people in the world gonna ever see no 9 nothing in no 100.
Nope.
You ain't gonna see no 9 in no 90 meter.
Nope.
Hey man, at the end of the day, people like, hey man, all they doing is running fast and they pay a lot of money, boy. If you won the ones, yeah.
Nike will come.
Hey, and you know what? Hey, ain't no different when that girl lost her shoe and she put it back on and she walked.
Oh yeah. I'm about to say, Lele. Yeah, Lele is still a sensation these days.
Yeah, the police was after her too, it seemed.
Yeah, it was after her. She had to get her shoes on there.
And listen, and when you a track star, it's like being a singer or a songwriter. You gonna do it for 20 years, whether you want to do it. That's gonna be your career for the next 20 years. So I hope you're ready, man. Allison Felix, she don't get enough praise. That lady's amazing, man.
Well, this boy is gonna really capitalize off of the like image and what is
name
like name image and likeness, something like he's gonna really capitalize on. He that fast, he's gonna be burning the tracks up unless the clock was wrong. This boy is super fast, and all the major colleges, track colleges, are gonna be looking at him. So he's going to be able to pick what he wants.
Yeah, he probably never go to college. He's going to turn pro. They offer him that money.
Yeah.
That's what happened with track athletes.
Yeah.
You got to think college for track athletes is a non-revenue sport. So he'll turn pro. He'll always come back and get his degree. That's in the
he'll go to college for a year or so, and then he'll be out of that. Boom. He'll be if he go. That's the thing too. But you better get it while you can get it. But when the Olympics come calling, you better get on.
You gotta go.
He can go on down to Florida, man. He can go to the University of Florida. They know how to. We got the number 1 hurdle in the world.
Yes, y'all do.
There you go. $1 million investment in your body. $1 million investment in your body. That's what your boy
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson
said that Michael Jordan taught him. Invest in your body. Invest $1 million. Say LeBron James. LeBron James said he spends $1 million eating right, exercising right, everything to keep his body up so that he can make the hundreds of $millions that he makes. And so I think it's a great investment. If you can invest, Klay said he invested $1 million to make 90.
Exactly.
You can't beat that.
No.
Other than that, you're on the bench hurt. You're another Ben Simmons. You can't never make it out because you're always hurt because you didn't do what was required for you to stay healthy. That's why Jerry Rice played so long. That's why Jerry Rice was so healthy, in football. So you got to do what is necessary. They say that's why Barry Bonds was hitting them out the park, but they say it was a steroid.
Yeah.
What say you?
Let y'all go.
Hey,
I respect it. At the end of the day, Klay is paying homage to the best by saying, "Hey, LeBron, what do you do?" It goes back to what Coach Rob said when it comes to the sprinter. If Michael Johnson ain't coming to train that sprinter, don't listen to him. If it ain't somebody who's proven, LeBron say, "This is what I do to do what I do." That's why I'm still better than all y'all. Like, listen, y'all might beat me in the series because y'all got a better team than me. But ain't none of y'all better than me. Ain't none of y'all better. So, hey man, I respect Klay, but Klay need to lead it. Whatever. But that shoe company that Klay is with, he might want to talk. He might want to get some shoes made in America or whatever he got, because he did it. It's them shoes he was wearing. But if I got $1 million to invest in my body, heart, mind, body, and soul, boy, I am doing it. Yeah, I am. If I can invest like that, boy, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, he in the state of California, so it's gonna cost him $1 million. Now, if he come to Georgia, he might get one for $250.
And yeah, I was about to tell him, listen, man, you come on over here to Georgia, I'll put you in one of the things. I'll stick you up in it for 2 hours.
He can get it right there. He can get it right there at Rob and Sam.
You right.
No, the problem is the problem is he out there in San Francisco. He eating the wrong seafood. Yeah. Come on over here to the East Coast. A shrimp really look like a shrimp. Your shrimp out there, got wings on it. That's the problem. You eating the wrong stuff, man.
Hey, Rob, y'all might even give him a bodyguard, innit?
No, we're gonna be the regular. Ain't nobody different than that. Everybody get
right. Listen. If Clay come over here, he can get all the shots up. He can get the game and everything. And
he
plus
$400,000 though. Now.
Hey, but no. That's gonna be disclosed though. I'll be like, Clay, listen. How much you got? I don't want the whole million, because I got you. Give Coach Rob like half, because he got. Give me like $250, and I'm good.
We good.
Hey. I invested my money too. $7.95 pack of natural light.
Hey, Clay mess with us. That boy gonna go back to the bay with muscles and everything. Steph gonna be like, "What you was out there doing?" They knew them to give me rice, and they gave me that good stuff, and I ain't really get to go nowhere. I felt like a box. I'm running up and down the street. Yeah. Hey, getting right.
And Ron gonna get clear that card.
Matter of fact, that's what we'll do. That's how. No, listen. I don't want you to give it to me one lump sum. Just give me how that breakdown monthly. Yeah, let's do that. Cause see, I wanna that way when I see you next year. Yeah, I want the residuals. I don't need y'all. Just $1 million. Boy, let me tell you something. Lifetime. Hey, congrats to him though.
Hey, it's paying off. They're still winning. He playing. So,
but the main thing is though he can invest $1 million as long as he got Steph. Now if Steph leave, just keep your money because it ain't gonna matter then. Yeah. It ain't gonna matter much if Steph like that.
That's all.
And Draymond, you need both of them.
Oh yeah, you need that teamwork. That you got to have that.
Yeah.
NBA playoffs. This was something that y'all kept hedging on last week. All y'all lost except me and Jamal. But the only reason Jamal didn't lose is because Jamal didn't give us no picks. But then he gonna claim that his teams won.
Drew, who you picked, Drew? You said Phoenix, ain't it?
Did I? I thought I said.
Yeah.
I thought I said Miami and Golden State.
Nah. You say it's gonna be Phoenix. And you said Phoenix and Milwaukee, I believe.
Oh, no, I didn't pick Milwaukee. I didn't like them.
Well, I know you said Phoenix, the Sunshine State.
I did not pick. I might have picked Boston. I didn't pick Milwaukee. I didn't like Milwaukee, to repeat.
Oh, okay.
Who y'all got for this final, to get to the finals?
Well, definitely got Golden State.
Yeah.
That might have just been an anomaly last night now.
Huh?
I said that might have just been an anomaly last night. You see what Dallas came back and beat Phoenix now.
Let's say Dallas, Golden State ain't Phoenix.
So you got Golden State and who?
I don't really care because I'm a Laker fan. I don't want Boston to win no time, no way.
All right. So you like Miami?
So I'm taking Miami because of Pat Riley.
NBA ain't up 1-0.
Yeah, they are 1-0. They beat up on them boys from Beantown. But look, at the end of the day,
Sunday night.
At the end of the day, Steph trying to do one more thing. He's trying to add Finals MVP to his resume, and it's gonna be hell to pay when you meet him in the finals. Because he got the two best shooters in the game on the same team, and the smartest player in basketball is on the same. Draymond, the smartest player you're gonna see out there on that floor. So, hey, I can admit when I was wrong. I got to say this though. Milwaukee. I don't know who that was in Game 7. Like I'm like, your boy ran out of gas. Giannis just ran out of gas, right? And and the thing about Phoenix, I ain't. If it's 57-27, man, I pay good money for my cable, man. And I'm like, what is this?
I stopped watching.
I said, let me tell you something. You lose about 30, and when people go, what makes Michael Jordan the smartest player ever? He never went to no Game 7. He ain't messing around with that. Because anything can happen again. Game 7 is not about who the best team is. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Just ask Phoenix.
Yeah.
Phoenix is the better team. I mean, here's the thing. If the Dallas Mavericks was walking down the street, you go, Luka, yeah, who these dudes with you? You don't know none of them. You don't know none of them. Yeah. And they just beat Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and CP3.
Yeah. Hey, it's like this. Just because you got the best record in the NBA, that don't mean you the best team in the NBA. You know, so I think Golden State and Miami. Golden State and Miami. Golden State are winning, I say 4-5. 4, they're winning. You know, Steph, the way Steph playing and like you said, being Draymond and don't forget about Poole. Don't forget about Poole, man. That's a little Steph Curry coming to make it.
Yeah, he's playing.
When Steph retired, Poole gonna take over. And you got to give credit is due. Your boy, what's the coach name? He's doing a hell of a job. Kerr.
Oh, Steve Kerr?
Yeah, Steve Kerr doing a hell of a job. He's doing a hell of a job. And I want to give a props to the coach at Boston too. I never thought Boston would even get this far because they started off real bad. But you know, he's doing a good. And plus, Boston hurt Miami. Miami got Pat Riley and you know, Miami got Pat Riley and you know, Golden State gonna win it, but Miami will come out the East.
Hey man, Miami play bully ball, man. They got a bunch of bully ball players over there, and that's how they play. Like they gonna bully you. You got. I'm looking forward to see Draymond versus Jimmy Butler, man. I think it's gonna be must see TV.
Yeah, and that Hero plays some good ball too, boy. You know,
see, when they play them, they got to play defense, and see that's the thing. Most scoring guys don't like to play. That's what they did to Luka. They made Luka play defense, and that's not his expertise.
Yeah. Shit. Luka can't even guard Julius. Drew, you would take him every time. That's how bad his defense is.
Oh, Luka, yeah, Luka doesn't have his game ain't. He has a very, very polished game to be a Giants because he ain't no quick twitch guy.
Yeah,
he got that arcing shot. He's been a professional much longer than he's been in the NBA. He's been a professional like a teenager.
Yeah.
But like they say, when they tire you out on defense and they bang you when you get the rock, that stuff weigh on you, boy.
Yeah.
And one thing about Jimmy Butler, you gonna play like Jimmy, or you ain't gonna be on the floor with him.
Yeah.
Well, give me your picks real quick, Bernard.
Miami, Golden State, gonna win it.
Ben.
Yeah, Miami, Golden State is 6.
Rob.
Boston and Golden State.
See, all this is tape now, so don't y'all go back on what y'all said. And I'm gonna pick Jamal. He ain't gonna pick nothing anyway. He's just gonna get the winners after they win.
Yeah.
So I'm a big Jimmy Butler fan. So and we're gonna talk about him. Probably the last thing we do is gonna talk about Jimmy Butler in a few minutes. But I like Miami and Golden State, even though it don't matter which one of those teams go. I like Boston too, even though I used to hate Boston, but I like Boston. But Miami seems to have that fire. Boston got it too, so it's gonna be a close. I think they're going 7. So we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Grant Williams and the coach arguing on the bench. Y'all saw that, and he kept telling the coach to move on, and the coach didn't want to move on. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the coach is a great guy. We might as well go ahead and talk about him now. When that is, then that he the one. Wait a minute, who he beat?
No, hey,
they beat
Grant Williams. He got besides himself. He got beside just because he done had that last Milwaukee game. He had what
Milwaukee
9 threes and 27 points. Now he think he the next Larry Bird for the Boston. Don't sit down. You
Yeah,
know,
but why
he
they
played
don't
one good
interview the
game.
coach? The coach should have got recognition for that win. Why didn't they interview the coach? They interviewed
Right.
players, but if it was anybody else coach, they would, a coach from another team, they would have interviewed him. That's why Draymond Green says disrespectful because this guy is who he is, and they didn't want to interview him.
Yeah. Flat out.
Yeah.
Flat out. I didn't even know the guy, like I said, when Boston was in that little slump, and I was watching Boston. I said, who this black guy is here? The dude is doing a hell of a job. And for Grant Williams, he should have just shut up and sit down. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, even if you watch the warm up, what's the best player one of the best player on the team? Help me out, Ben and Rob. What's the best player? For Boston.
Tatum. Oh, Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. If you watch the warm up, Grant Williams was mic'd up. And he told him, he said, they had number one game. You got it's a new series now. You got to keep going. He told him, just because you had that one game, you got to bring it. I probably was the only one paying attention to that, but he told him, he said, yeah, you had one game, but you got to bring it now. So, man, sit down there and start disrespecting that coach like that, boy.
All right. Next. The lingerie fighting championship. I didn't see this one. I don't know where Jamal pulled this up from, but all I can tell you is I'm ready. Jamal is a good one. Where can I watch this at, or where can I attend at? Is it in Savannah or Atlanta, or is it in the state of Georgia? We got tickets.
Where he got that from?
I have no idea. I didn't Google this one because he said the lingerie fighting championship. So y'all know anything about that?
No, I didn't know anything about it. I tried to research it too, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I look for it. It's not coming up, and I know my internet working. So I'm gonna keep researching it, and if I do find something, I'm gonna reach out to the president and see if they want to come on Ebony Sports Reporters, just so we know what we really,
Yeah. So
I need to know the players to watch.
Yeah, exactly. And Bernard, you in charge. You bring the chicken. Rob, you bring the drinks, and me and Ben gonna bring the credit card.
Say less.
Hey, that Jamal is an African freak. That's where he got it from.
I don't know where you got that from, but he got a good one. We want to see what the outfits look like. Okay, Frank Gore wins his first pro boxing match. Frank Gore boxing. What's wrong with these guys?
Retire. Now just listen. Now just retire. Like, leave it alone. See? Listen.
Go undefeated.
Now listen. You got a nice little knockout, right? You're the third all-time leading rusher in the NFL. You got a son that played at Southern Miss. Go listen. The most athletically arrogant sport there is boxing. You get a knockout and all of a sudden you bounce. Let me tell you something. You're gonna be sitting there with your face on the canvas and your booty in the air. You better get your go on. Go on, listen. Go on. You look good, Frank. Congratulations. But this celebrity boxing stuff, Chad Johnson, the Pac-Man Jones. Hey, look, listen. All right, today you look like Roy Jones Jr. Next time you're gonna be looking like Nate Robinson. You better go home, man.
That's
go
right.
Home.
Good. Nate got his butt whooped, boy.
Nate talked all that trash, and the last time you seen him, he's sitting on the campus with his booty in the air. Ain't nobody got time for that, man.
What you say, Bernard?
Hey, man. You know what? One thing would kill me. I mean, we all athletes, and we all think we can do everything. That's just our mindset. Where we think we can play tennis, golf, boxing, all that. That's in our mindset. You know what I'm saying? But man, stick to what you do best. You run the football. You retired. Okay, you got this win. Man, you get in the ring with somebody who really can box, you're gonna get knocked out. Just like your profession is running, their profession is knocking people out. You know,
it's disrespectful to the sport, man. Like just because you got a nice trainer and you can spend a little more time in the gym and you can throw a jab and a right hook, that heavy bag don't punch back. It don't punch back. But when you get hit and your knees lose feeling in them, you ain't have nobody to blame. No. Blame your trainer. No, listen, you box to get in shape. That's it. And you go home. Hey man, we got a boxing tournament. Not doing it. I'm going home. You know how I know? Tim Tebow played quarterback his whole life. Oh, come play tight end. I played tight end. I'm like, what the hell? That boy can't play no tight end, man. Yeah, he can. All right, put him out there.
Yeah.
Put him out there.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? LeBron could have played tight end in the NFL. Though LeBron is the greatest basketball player of all time. LeBron would have got his whole block knocked off. He could have been good, but he ain't gonna do like he do 6'8", 250 in the NFL. That's Gronk. An inch shorter, and Gronk weighed 20 pounds more, man. Love you, LeBron, but no.
Ben.
No.
I guess
Ben. Excuse me, Jew. Let me correct Ben for a minute. Ben. You was good until you said that last comment, the greatest player of all time. Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time, Ben. You born in LeBron era. You ain't born in Mike. Come on now.
Oh,
you were doing good. You were doing good to then.
This thing, right? This is all I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. When's the last time Michael Jordan was in the finals and his team wasn't a favorite? Name me a finals.
Hey. Jordan,
listen, I'm not mad at remember when I was telling you, it's a team thing, right? The best team gonna win the chip. But this is the thing, right? LeBron is going into year 20, right? You remember Mike in year 20? Oh, he didn't play that long, right? For everybody that got something to say about load management, Mike took 2 years off. Ain't nobody say a word. He took 2 years off, right? Ben. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, LeBron gonna have the most points, right? People thought that people. Hey.
Ben, you was born in 1982. Okay, you was born in 1982.
Mike is the GOAT.
Played way before in 1980.
Mike's the GOAT. I mean, Mike's the GOAT. Okay, here's the thing.
Ben,
Mike's the GOAT.
Google Michael Jordan, and then we'll come back to that.
No. Somewhere my daddy will slap me in the face with baby powder if he heard what I just said about Mike not being the GOAT. No, Mike the GOAT. Mike is the GOAT. All I'm saying is, and Coach Rob can attest to this, nobody thought that Kareem's numbers would even be close to being touched. Not even close. This boy gonna have the most points in NBA history.
Now, Ben, I got to elaborate on that. Kareem had one shot. Unstoppable. He didn't shoot no threes. He didn't shoot no fadeaways, no step back, no sides. I don't care if LeBron scored 10,000 more points. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had one shot, and you could not stop it.
And never got blocked.
Never got blocked. That says a lot, Ben True. It ain't no.
So in a sense, and so what we're really saying is the GOAT might be Kareem, if we're being honest about it. All right, I can live with that. Because Kareem go, y'all act like I ain't did nothing. But And listen, I know, and for those people saying, what about Coach Robert Parrish? What is it, Robert Parrish?
Yeah, Robert Parrish.
For the Celtics.
Yeah.
Kareem played against black people. I don't know how many people Robert Parrish played against. He was the truth now.
They call him Chief.
I guess you gotta call them the GOATs. It's the greatest of all times shared. So they're the GOATs. So that's where we're at now. Frank Gore was what we was on, and I guess Frank Gore didn't get hit on the football field enough, so he's gonna go and get his head punched in now. So good luck to you, Frank. I hope they don't knock you unconscious. No hitter and a no win. That don't usually happen.
Man,
you throw a no hitter,
I feel so bad for those people, man. That's messed up, man. You work too hard to do that to still lose, man. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life.
I ain't never heard of that.
I didn't even know you could do that. That's like getting fired on your day off, man. That's some old creativity I ain't never seen in my life, man.
What they did 6 times since 1901?
Yep.
It's
1901.
crazy, man. It's crazy.
6 times since 1901, you throw a no-hitter and don't win. That means nobody hit your ball.
They need to fight a batting coach.
Right.
Yeah. But
I don't know how that happened, but
yeah. Our next subject is Jimmy. Jimmy went from homeless to millionaire. Homeless to millionaire. Now, I like this story. I don't know whether y'all had a chance to look at it yet,
yeah.
but it's they do a little documentary and they tell a Jimmy Butler story, how his daddy left his mama and his mama say he looked so much like the daddy she kicked him out the house, and how he was homeless and he went to stay with these mixed race family, and the woman raised him on up. Great story. Almost reminds you of The Blind Side with Michael Hall.
And Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, and so he it's a great story, a great comeback story. Now he went to the NBA, got drafted. Everybody got drafted before him. All those guys got drafted before him, and he was playing at Marquette, and now he's made over $100 million in the NBA. Great story. What say you?
Hey, you figure out at some point in your life why these guys are great and what motivates them. When you have stories like that, it's almost reminding me of the kid Najee Harris at University of Alabama.
Yeah.
Similar stories, and it's going to be some point in your life, but something that's going to be like, yo, I got to do better. I got to take advantage of this opportunity. There's too many people depending on me. And that's one of those stories that I mean, there's so many of them, but he was able to overcome, adapt, and adjust, and now he's doing some great things on the basketball court. And because of that, he's been great. Like me and Sam always said, what if his dad had been around? He could have been abusive, and a whole lot of other things, but the good Lord took care of him, and now he's in a position to help others.
Yeah.
Next.
I'm be honest with you. Like I ain't really, a Jimmy Butler fan, because I don't really, to be honest, I don't really know how good he is, because I don't really pay attention to him. But for him to be homeless and 1 minute you homeless and don't know where your last meal come, and then the next you doing what you doing in the NBA, I can't give nothing but his prop. Like I say, I don't follow him. I don't. You know what? I'm like this. They can blow up a player and just blow him up, and the player's not what they blowing him up to be.
Well, he's been in the league for 11, 12 years now, Bernard.
Yeah.
He is really shown.
No, I'm not knocking him.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking him.
Right,
I'm just
right.
saying, me personally,
Yeah.
I haven't followed him. I haven't
Yeah,
followed him.
they
But
aren't
I heard
blowing
his
him up.
story.
Yeah, they aren't blowing him up. He can just flat out play.
Yeah. I heard his story. I'm just saying, I haven't followed him. I haven't followed him. So, I followed his story because I seen the story when they did that documentary on him and everything. But me, he's okay to me personally. This is my opinion.
Oh yeah. Ain't nobody say he was the GOAT now. What you say, Ben?
Nah. Hey, I don't think he a cow either.
I like Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Butler seems to be the type of guy to where he only wants to be where he is celebrated. You don't want him there, he don't want to be there. So he spent a lot of time in Chicago. He wasn't built to be in Minnesota with Big Cat and company and Andrew Wiggins. They got rid of him in Philadelphia for Tobias. And you see what's going on in Miami, right? Number one, he proved two things. You give him a bunch of dogs that got his mentality, we can win, because they was in the finals against the Lakers in the bubble. But you had to deal with LeBron and company. And now, old Coach Eric Spoelstra, man. Coach Spoelstra said, you give me a dog, man, we can go out there and win that. I like Jimmy Butler, man. I like dudes. I used to have teammates like Jimmy Butler, and I ain't understand them at the time. You need a teammate that's gonna hold you accountable, and he gonna deal with whatever comes with it. Jimmy Butler, he a referee, man. And hey, man, he ain't gonna beat Golden State, but I wouldn't be surprised if he took him to 7, man. He gonna wheel them boys. He's a good player.
7.
All right. Everybody went yet? Okay, Rob, you already went in.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Santia Dak. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Where are we gonna be able to watch this women's pro football at? And I want to be able to say that they got to be able to wear bathing suits while they're playing, not pads. It's got to be, I don't know, touch football or something. I don't know.
Hey, our boy from Savannah, he went to Jenkins. That's the only one I can give Jenkins his prop. Michael Williams, he been coaching women's football in Atlanta. They have a pro team, and he been coaching it for a long time. Every year he go to a championship, just about, and he's doing a great job. Michael Williams went to Jenkins, and we played Pop Warner football together. But hey.
So y'all got a team there, and you gonna go watch it?
Hey, it's too far, man. You waited call it far. I'm out here with the Klansmen and Mariana's too far, man. It gotta be. Hey, bring him in the middle, then I'll go. It's too far. He way out in Drew. He close by y'all. That's too far for me.
Yeah, man.
Well, she signed a multi-million-dollar contract. First woman to do that. What you say, Ben?
I make congrats. I mean, at the end of the day, get your bread. Like look, at the end of the day, when you talk about multi-millions and you being able to take care of you and yours, hey, but I will say anything in Atlanta, it's always how far is it? I mean, that's how you know where you at, man. I'm in Latonia. Stonecrest? Nah. No, I'll see y'all another time. And listen, and depending on, and I will say this, Marietta has 2 sides. One, you got Carl Parkway, it go what? I mean, it just go what? And you go, where you at? I'm Kyle Parkway, Barron Parkway. Boy, you in Kennesaw. Now, we'll see you next weekend, bro.
Yeah.
Now, you close to the Cumberland, then if you close to the, this the only way you're going to get to anybody. If I can hit you on 285 and not get that traffic, I can come at you. But if you go, man, they saying this, I'll see you next weekend, man.
Yeah.
I'll catch you on the 2.
Hey, definitely. And they got to play. They got to be playing 5 a.m. in the morning. And anything, boy, you be sitting in traffic.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that's our last subject because we don't want to push it too far. We got a new show coming on tonight, Express Opinions. It comes on at 9:30. Y'all tune in for it. Jamal be back next week to run this thing the right way. Y'all know we get a little rowdy when we play because we like chicken wings, cold beer, and credit card.
Yeah, man, listen, we ain't bougie over here, man. Don't nobody, you know what I'm saying? People go, hey, man, what you mean bougie? What you call a salmon croquette, I call a salmon patty. It's the same thing, but I need my people. They got salmon patties. Listen, my daddy say if I can't spell it, I ain't eating. I know I can't spell croquette, but I know how to spell patty though. So we good. Oh, and once again, for you Southerners, for you Northerners, in the South, we call shopping carts buggies. They call buggies.
All day, every day.
Hey,
that's right.
Hey, and don't call it biscuit. We call it cornbread.
Here's another thing. Somebody go, hey, boy, y'all making that yard bird? Yeah. See, look, if you don't know what I'm saying, don't come. Oh, and here's another thing. In the South, we have cooking, and they cooking out. What you mean? If don't invite me to the barbecue if all you got is barbecue sauce. That's not a barbecue, man. It's not.
Yeah, you go to a cookout, it's a whole pot.
A cookout means, okay, hot dogs, hamburgers, maybe some. And listen, if I go to one more cookout and y'all got a leg quarter, I'm gonna slap you in the face with baby pie. I don't want the leg. I don't want to look like the Southern United States, man. I want a leg over here and a wing over here.
Yeah.
Don't even invite me if all you got is leg quarters.
Listen, the only way I will accept a leg quarter is if you just got out and you don't know no better.
Exactly. All right, bros, I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm out.
Hey,
all right,
we
Rob,
got 5. Hold on. Dude, we forgot.
Yeah.
Hey, let's say a little bit about Sagan. Let's say a little bit about Nick.
Oh, Nick, listen, I will say this about the Nick situation.
Just 2 minutes, Drew.
Nick Saban is mad because he got beat at his own game. Like, think about this. Texas A&M, they ain't going to Atlanta. They're not going to win the West. They're not winning that championship. So it's like this. If me and you coming up together and we pretty even, I'm going to get old girl just so you don't get her. I'm gonna make sure you see that I got her. So, and then Jimbo did what everybody want to do. Everybody got a job and everybody got an old boss that you want to let them know, but you can't talk trash till you get a good position. So now we got the same position. I'm talking trash, man. Like, at the end of the day, Jimbo don't like Nick. And he let the world know today. So I respect both sides. I respect the fact that Nick is salty because he want to win everything. Because that's the thing. If Georgia would have been the number one recruiting class, Nick Saban wouldn't have said nothing. Because they beat him in the national championship. He don't want Jimbo winning nothing. But I can respect both sides.
Right. And only thing I want to say is this here, Drew, we can go. Snitches get stitches, and Nick, you need to get some stitches. We out of here.
Dry snitching at that. Ain't nobody gonna ask you for that, man. And what JSU and Miami got to do with this, man? What you bringing me? Word to the wise is this, and I'm not promoting criminality. If you're gonna do something illegal, don't do it with Nick. Because he's gonna tell on you.
And why he want to bring Dion up? Come on,
listen. And listen, you know Dion gonna parlay that into a commercial. Dion gonna say, let's parlay that into some more money.
That's crazy. Nick need to stop crying. You don't want all these championships. They changed the rules. Don't get mad. Just play by them.
That's it.
Play by them. They changed the rules on you. So now you got the number 2 class without playing with the rules. So play by the rules, and then you have the
think
number
about
1
that.
again.
He got the number. Hey man, where he ended up number 2? Oh my! He acted like he in number 25. You number 2?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's crazy. But anyway, fellas, we're going to say good night. We'll see you next week. Don't forget, 9:30, we got Express Opinions. Y'all tune into it. Lynn Hawkins, she's running that show. Lynn Roberts running that show. And we'll be on there. But I'll catch you tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah. I send what you need.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Okay, bro. Love you, man. Y'all be good.
I like that.